with that tag. We know with the Chiefs now going to use that with Orlando Brown. We know that protecting Patrick Mahomes after the Super Bowl loss to the Bucs was certainly a priority. $16.5 million as we're talking about. What's the latest there?
Yeah, I mean, Tommy, we talked about this after the Chiefs season ended. I told you guys then that they would be executing a fifth-year option on Orlando Brown if they couldn't get a long-term deal done. He was priority number one. Rebuilding that offensive line this time a year ago was all anyone in that building was talking about. They weren't going to trade a late first-round pick and some other assets for a left tackle who performed very well for them, especially in the second half of the season once he got more comfortable in their scheme and once he got used to, Joe Thuney and the guys playing around him. He performed at an elite level. So, yes, they're going to franchise tag him. I would be shocked if they don't get a long-term deal done before the mid-July deadline, whereby you can no longer negotiate with players on the franchise tag. Protecting Patrick Mahomes is everything for them. Yeah, they're going to lose Tyrann Mathieu and a few other players along the way. That's the reality. They weren't going to be able to keep that Super Bowl team together forever, although they did a pretty good job keeping it together for a few more years after they got their rings. But most teams don't let left tackles, young left tackles in their prime who perennially go to the Pro Bowl or get contention for it. They don't let them leave the building. And Andy Reid, Brett Veach, their GM, talked openly this offseason that, hey, we're not letting Orlando Brown go anywhere. The franchise tag is a mechanism to allow them to do that.
Jason, certainly appreciate it. And again, check out that article and write-up on Lamar Jackson on CBSSports.com. Jason La Canfora joining us there. I want to remind you about the Pick Six podcast. Mailbag time, rating the Raiders offseason so far, Bengals draft plans, and best hypothetical location for a non-U.S. Super Bowl. All that and more with host Will Brinson and super friend John Breach.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.